I think I'm ready.
We're gonna hit pop out chat. Put that over there.
Do I sound fine?
Yeah, you sound fine.
You
That is
sound
popping.
That's great.
Do I sound fine? It's been a while.
Everyone sounds fine.
Yeah.
We all sound great.
We fine.
Let's talk about Devilman.
It's fine.
Devil person.
It's cool.
Devilman.
Let's see here.
Cry,
Not time to
baby.
start yet. I don't think. YouTube says connect your streaming software to go live. Can you all see the stream?
I can see this.
Oh,
I'm already in the stream.
Okay, so the stream is live. It's happening.
he's already here.
As I mentioned before, this is the peak moment to discuss something like Devilman Crybaby when you're on 0 hours of sleep.
I need a firm,
Ooh.
clear answer. The stream is live. We're streaming.
The stream is live.
All right,
The
fantastic.
stream is live.
I can't see it.
I
YouTube
was
says
in
it's
the
not live for
stream.
me.
That is what we
That's a
are.
shame. We have a Chloe Valiancher 4921 saying hi.
There are folks in chat.
There are folks in
Hello.
chat.
Well, that's crazy. I can't see those guys. Hi, Chloe.
Hello, Chloe the
You
let's
should
see.
fix that.
Let's see if I can fix that.
Oh, you know what I could do? I could stream the stream
To me.
you through
Mm.
Discord.
What an idea.
That's brilliant.
Bob the
Let me see
Builder,
here.
can we fix
Go to
it?
YouTube Studio. Creator Studio. Channel dashboard.
Oh,
When I
also
was
just
sick
got
earlier in the
Dispatch.
week.
I've been really looking forward to playing that game too.
Dispatch. People have been
damn.
talking about it nonstop on my Tumblr
It's-
feed.
Yeah, well, it's a game that's made by a lot of the people who worked on Telltale games.
Ah, that
It's
explains
also
it.
the Critical Role guys, like
All right.
Heavily
Now we're
Voicing
seeing the
stuff.
chat. Now we're seeing
I've
the
been
stream.
playing-
Yeah, they made
Bird.
Moist Critical into a bat person.
yeah, he's hilarious.
Oh, that's delightful.
All
and
right.
Jacksepticeye into a small, strong man.
Hello, Chloe. Hello, user. How's it going? Chat spinal cord sword.
Chat Spinal Cord Sword.
Spinal cord sword?
You know,
Spinal
crazy
Cord
how
Sword.
Whoa, what was that? Who did that?
So, everyone seen the new Chainsaw Man movie?
I
dude.
have not yet. I've been really wanting to.
All
Dude, I
right.
saw
I
that
have not
movie, like,
seen a
the week it
single
came out.
episode of Chainsaw Man. So, like,
So,
I did
so
watch Resi.
ExPoint,
the
are you
Resi
keeping
arc
up with the
earlier this month,
Chainsaw
actually.
Man manga?
No.
no.
Ooh, shame.
All right. Hello, everyone in chat. All 13 of you. Welcome to the monthly Explanation Point Anime Club, where we are going to be talking today about the Netflix original animation, Devilman Crybaby, which came out in a year, 2018. I guess that's right.
2018.
That
It
seems
won
too new. I thought it was
2018
older
Anime
than
of the Year.
that.
No,
That
it
is a
was
travesty.
That it won
What?
Anime of the Year.
Travesty.
Devil.
It what? For
I'm
real?
just gonna say right
That's
off the bat
crazy.
here,
What?
this is one of the worst anime I have watched to completion.
Oh, I can
Wow.
say if it was one of the worst, but
Okay.
I gave
Here's
this a
what I
4
will
out of
say.
10. It was garbage.
I give it
Whoa.
like
Okay, I mean,
a 5
I
out
thought
of
you thought
10.
it was worse.
Oh no, I
But
entered
we'll
the wrong
get into
space.
it. I
Staunch Devilman defender here.
Oh, okay. You and Tenic can be over there defending Devilman.
I mean, okay,
so,
I
so
do
we
want to say
have
something.
we have an even divide right now. The bottom half of the Discord call of the stream is the Devilman defenders, and the
Mhm.
top half are the Devilman haters.
Yeah, and even divide 3 to 2.
Yeah, even divide.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're getting beat up on.
Hey, to
Listen,
be
I secretly
fair,
get out
Devilman
as a person.
Crybaby is so well loved that it only makes sense that the haters get to outnumber this time.
Sure.
Well, to be fair, it was not that well. Like it had very many detractors when it came out. Like there were a lot of people who didn't like it, but there were even more people who did like it, and that's why it won Anime of the Year. Also because I don't know.
What
I
other
think it's a
anime
lot
came
of,
out in 2018? Let me give
off the top of my
that a
head,
look.
I literally can't remember.
Golden
Anime.
Kamuy
There has been
season
a lot of
1.
them by the
Seasonal
time
anime?
it's actually-
ExPoint, can I ask for a favor?
Yeah, I guess so.
In the Devilman Crybaby discussion, do you see the Rio picture I posted?
Yes.
Could you just like show that on screen to
Well,
the people in this call?
Let me see.
And just
here.
like just let them know this is the anime of the year 2018.
Devilman Crybaby. Then we go down and we scroll until we see a picture that Scrub posted. I don't see it right now.
Please don't tell me any of you have a positive opinion of that anime. Oh, 3 of us don't like it, and then 2 of us do. So this will be a fun discussion.
Dude, I love Crybaby. Crybaby is
Unfair.
sick as fuck.
Crybaby is Death Parade, but a little bit better, and I think that
I
little
think-
bit better comes from the animation mostly.
Yeah, no.
No, see,
the
I couldn't
4 out of
finish
10
Death
is
Parade,
giving
so
it
that's
animation points.
That's the difference.
I think
Oh,
And even
out of
then,
3 of us, I probably have like
Episode 4 was still a
Anyway,
very unique
I believe
animation
Scrub wanted
style.
me to show you tiny baby legs.
Tiny baby
baby
legs.
legs.
Tiny baby
Tiny
legs.
baby
Look
legs.
at his tiny baby man.
little
Anyway, we're
square
looking at other
ass.
shows that came out in 2018. Let me click winter,
That's right,
Well,
spring,
the-
are.
So the
summer, fall.
other nominees for
Violet
the anime of the
Evergarden?
year were
What?
in place for the
Well, who's
year.
doing that? Who's doing it at the top? Next point, your mic's going crazy.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Up.
Huh,
Ow.
that's
Yeah.
odd. Let's see if I can fix it.
Ow.
Well, let me mute.
Ah!
Ow.
Ah!
Well, okay. Well, Brian's now gone from the discussion forever.
I will once
So-
again have to speak for him, like what happened when he when he just completely dropped out of the call on accident that one time. What anime we were going over that time where I accidentally I
So-
don't remember. Anyway,
Anyway.
So, do you want to hear other contenders for anime of the year?
Yeah,
for
Hello,
that year?
let's
I
test
think it's
that.
pretty representative.
ooh,
Well, you sound better so far, but if it makes
Fantastic.
the noise, I'm
If it
going
happens
to
again, let me know.
scream.
Anyway,
yeah,
Violet Evergarden,
bonkers.
Immediately better.
Megalobox.
Oh,
You know that's still better than
Megalobox
Devilman
are never-
Crybaby.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Comic
Okay.
Girls.
That's much
Comic
better.
Takagi-san. A place further than the universe?
Excuse me?
What the?
Hold
Yuru
on.
Camp.
What?
Hold on, wait, hold
Look-
on.
Oh
Okay.
my god! After the rain?
After the rain. Hold on. You said
Guys,
you
I think the
stream?
stream crapped out.
Oh no,
I think it works.
no.
My stream is dead.
Your stream is dead.
Wait, I'm gonna
Yeah.
reload it. I think it's working.
I've been trying to reload it, and maybe it's just a me problem. I don't know, but if
Yeah,
so,
I
I'll
think it
figure
is a
out.
you problem.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a you
okay.
problem.
Alright, fantastic.
Okay.
Anyway, Devilman
in
Crybaby
winter
should not have
alone.
won.
After the rain, Yuru Camp, A Place Further Than the Universe, and Violet Evergarden.
Okay, all right.
In
the
winter
only,
alone?
literally the only show that I think is better than, or even equal to, I wouldn't even say better than, is equal to, is A Place Further Than the Universe. That show is really good. Everything else I thought is worse than crap.
Everything
I
else I thought was
adore
worse than
Violet
crap.
Man, we're
Evergarden,
not
I will
discussing
have
One
you
Punch
know.
Man. We're discussing Devilman Crybaby. Your mic's messing up again.
Well, if my mic's messing up again, give me a second, because I have no idea what's...
We're
'Cause
not
I have no idea
discussing
what's
One
wrong with
Punch
it.
Man.
Romantic. I don't know.
So-
Anyway, I guess it's like I don't know where would we even start. I will say
Uh,
the theme song for Devilman Crybaby grew on me quite a bit. Like I don't know,
Yeah,
it's just
I'd
like
have to say the same thing. It did grow on. I didn't like it at first, but I kind of missed it after skipping it so many times.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I like when I started rewatching this, I expected I wouldn't care for the theme song at all, like the entire OP sequence, but I guess I fell in love in it again.
I mean,
Yeah, honestly,
nothing
I-
beats the original Devilman. Nothing beats the original Devilman opening. Let's be real. You can't
I don't think I've
beat
ever
that
heard that.
singer.
Song wise, I mean the rendition of that song in this show. It is great. Um, kind of a shame. Like they could only like put two. There were only two places in the entire show where it could fit, where they could make use of it. And I think honestly, like in the first episode, it feels a bit forced. Like
Oh,
nostalgia
where they're
bait.
like using it in the rave. Oh no, wait, the other.
No,
song,
I
yeah,
mean they don't
right,
use it in the rave. It's just Taro
Right.
listening to like the track on YouTube, and then they
Well,
just like let it play while other
I don't know if that's
characters are doing
necessarily
other stuff.
nostalgia bait. Like, I think that's just like a little cute reference. Like, hey, I mean, this show was made for like the 50th anniversary, right?
Maybe. Well, let
Oh.
me check.
It was either made for the 50th anniversary of like Devilman or the 50th anniversary of Go Nagai, who like the 50th year that he was
Testing.
like still in the industry.
Yeah,
I
you're
can
fine
hear you.
for now.
Testing.
Yeah,
That's
because
Is it bad
interesting.
now?
1, 2,
Devilman,
3.
the manga started
1, 2, 3.
publishing in 72.
Okay, then it was
Oh.
probably 50th year of Go Nagai, because that dude was still working for Jesus Christ, 50 years in the manga.
I thought you were
industry.
about to say Jesus Christ Superstar, like the musical, and
He
I
was
was like,
still
"What are
working
you
for
talking
Jesus
about?"
Christ.
No.
Man, imagine if Go Nagai directed that.
I really
Would've been
want
good.
to point out
Yeah,
what
my
was just
kid.
said in chat because I think that might be the only wrong thing you can say about Devilman Crybaby.
The only wrong thing.
That occasionally the animation is really bad.
Well, I mean, I won't deny episode 4 looks weirdly just weird. But
The whole show looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I wouldn't say it
No, the
flip-flops
animation is
between
the only thing
amateur
saving
to
this
bad.
anime.
Yeah.
What? I don't even know where to
The
begin with that.
animation
I mean-
is very interesting. It's like a fundamentally interesting
Like,
style
I don't
that they're
like
going
it,
with.
but it's fluid and stylized. They had a vision and they executed on it.
I mean, we can go over everything else that's wrong. The characters are either boring, the character arcs always start and stop randomly, and let's see, the story is
Basic.
so basic and honestly boring that
Boring.
I felt a calm numbness watching it. It
I
felt
wouldn't
like
say
junk
calm.
food for me.
So I don't know what you guys mean. There's like a single character arc through the show. Like there's one.
Yeah.
Characters don't really have character arcs.
That's the
Miko
problem.
was supposed
And
to
that's it.
have a character arc,
I
and then
think
it
no. I mean, I would say
There was
Miko,
no
Akira
I don't-
probably, and Rio definitely.
Rio is
So that's
like
at
the
least
only
3
character
characters.
who has like a very definitive character arc. I don't know. I guess you could say Miko too, but like Miko is more of a like they're all just stand-ins for ideas,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like
Tom,
that's
Tom,
See,
literally
hand
all
on
they
my
are. What?
shoulder. Tom, hand on my shoulder right now. A character arc cannot be a line going from one point to another point. It has to be an arc. Do you know what an arc looks like?
Yeah, I know what an arc looks like.
It's not a line.
The arc for
Scrub, calm
are we
down.
talking about Rio or Miko?
Yes. Rio.
Rio? Okay, Rio's character arc is going from I don't understand love to hey, or rather it goes from I don't think love exists to I don't understand love because I don't understand this guy, Akira, right? To I reject love completely to wow, love, I what am I feeling? These feelings. There's a curve there. There are things that change about his personality, that change about his
This is
understanding
true.
of the way that the world works.
Mm-hmm. So
Through
I would
his
like to go
interactions
back
with
for
Akira.
just a moment to something that was said earlier by Tom. When he said,
Bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Bye. All right, later. See you guys.
When Tom said, these characters are stand-ins for ideas. And that's absolutely true. And you're wondering why I personally said that this is one of the worst shows I've ever seen. Do you remember watching Serial Experiments,
Yeah.
Lane? Do you remember watching Evangelion?
I remember watching
Oh,
Serial
that
Experiments.
makes sense why you like it so much, Tom.
I remember watching Paranoia Agent, where the same
Mhm.
thing, and were like, no, I don't like that.
See, I'm not against characters being stand-ins for ideas. I think my thing that made me feel very personally negative about the show is just straight up the thematic bent of the entire thing.
Sure.
Because I find the thematic bent of humans are fundamentally humans are fundamentally evil. That's not necessarily what they're saying. They're not saying humans are fundamentally evil creatures, but like they're asking the question like, what does it mean to be a good person? And
Well,
the answer is to just choose to not be
To love
bad
people.
to people in your
Literally
That's
just
the
love
one
people.
thing
to care. Just
that
I
I
I
thought.
think
care
it's a
about
bit more
anything.
involved than that.
I'm going to
but
say something slightly controversial. You can have a character that is a stand-in for an idea, but you could also make them a character too, and it's
Like
not
Anthony
hard.
Mania.
I mean, the
Mm.
only one that I could probably say that about that I would like agree with is Miki. Like Miki, like I like Miki, but she's the most like boring and plain character in the series.
Do you not remember when Miko was just pouring her heart out, and then Miki was like, "Yeah, I knew."
Yeah, I actually like
I
that
knew.
scene. I think that scene is really cute.
Yeah, me too.
I do.
It was
I'm not-
hilarious.
I'm not. Yeah, but it's like
No, that
this
that
character.
scene was good.
This
That
character's
scene would have
pouring
been
her
good
heart
in a
out.
good show.
This
We'll say that.
Living in the good show. Oh my goodness.
character is
It-
pouring her heart out and being like expressing all of these emotions, and you have the other person who knows and is understanding
Mhm.
and is like being reassuring by just saying, "Yeah, I know."
Well, it
You
goes
know, but
back to the
never
themes of
letting
the
that-
show, right? Because the whole thing
Yeah.
is about love and how some people have to learn love and how some people are born with the innate capacity to love. With Miki, the unimportant one, just
Oh my god.
coming
Girl
to
with
this
the brain.
realization, like pouring her heart out, saying, "Yeah, I loved you the whole time, and I hated you, and I loved you, and it's been difficult for me to come through all this." She's just like, "Yeah, I know. That's me."
Yeah,
I'm the
I am the
empathetic
perfect
one.
bitch. I
But
don't have flaws. I am perfect. Correct.
No, I mean, I think it's more than that. I think it's showing just an understanding and saying like, "Hey, I still love you. Like I knew all that was happening, but I still love you anyway because you're my friend, right?
Mhm.
And we've spent all this time together. Like that love isn't going to change like our relationship. You know, like if you wanted it to change, obviously, go ahead, but like I'm still here because I love you." Like that I think that is I think this scene plays it really simply, and just by Miki being like, "Yeah, I know you were dealing with all this stuff,
Mhm.
but I love you." Like that's all.
Yeah, that is the one thing that I think that this show did very well, is the idea of choosing to love in the face of people acting the way that they're acting in this show. Like choosing to maintain that faith and confidence in humanity, which I think is a
Yeah.
very timely theme to explore
That's true.
for no
I
particular
think my
reason.
main thing
And one
that,
that
like,
I am
it
not
keeps-
in a mental state that I can engage with at the moment.
Honestly,
my
of
thing
the
about
devil.
that is
You-
that
you
like
say it's
it like it keeps snapping back like a rubber band, so to speak, like harder and harder into anyway. Back to the the things getting worse, right? Like it always loops back to anyway, back to things getting worse, and that's like the thing that really made me go squints judgmentally. You know what I mean? Because like I genuinely believe that it is kind of weak to believe that. Like, I think it's weak to not believe in whimsy and love and
Yep.
all that shit. Actually, I think that the reason that everyone in this setting dies is because is like in a way is because Satan was correct that humans are weak in the sense that but also like that is weird to say because it's okay. So I
Those
think it's
rappers
weak
had
to
whimsy.
come back to pessimism. Right, exactly. I think pessimism is weak, is what I'm saying, and I don't think that it's a satisfying narrative to say anyway. Then God firebombs the planet.
Then God killed everyone again.
guys,
After everyone killed each other, then God deleted the planet.
And left Satan
think
alive
there's
again.
something-
Why do you keep doing this?
I think there's something really, cause like you're James, you're like, oh, pessimism is weak. Yeah, the show agrees with you. Like
I know. Okay, so like,
the-
okay, I guess what I mean when
But
I
does
say
it?
this
I
is,
mean,
like,
it still happens in the story that like,
It feels
well,
like
eventually,
pessimism is the incorrect choice, but it's the choice that will be made eventually.
I mean, no. The show is it's a cautionary tale. It's not saying that, oh yeah, fucking
Cautionary
pessimism.
about maybe we
wi-
shouldn't murder each other to the point of extinction. I
No,
agree.
You're
we
being
shouldn't hate each
intentionally
other.
obtuse,
We should,
Scrub, and
we
you know
shouldn't
it.
indiscriminate. Yeah, come on. Like we shouldn't discriminate against each other over, differences and whatever the fuck, right? Like we should not hate each other. It's literally so simple as to be like, love is the answer. Like all the reason that the bad things happen, right? All these things that fucking Rio orchestrated because he's the devil, right? To where the apocalypse happened is because he hated humanity, but still felt love for one single person. And by the time that one person fucking died next to him, he's like, oh shit, I'm crying. What the fuck is this? This is love. He's feeling grief.
I think the thing that bothered me about the fact that is the conclusion is that I could see that was the terminus of the plot, like from minute one. Like I could sense it in my bones. Like it's like based on how this
Really?
thing is being set up. Like it's like based on how everything is being set up, I can sense in my bones that nothing is going to go well here. Like the best possible ending is that many important people die and the people who remain have to pick up the pieces. And then apparently the worst possible ending happened, which is that the devil wins. And so like
The devil wins, but even
literal
he doesn't
actual
like it.
Satan wins until he like literal actual Satan wins, but only so much so that he can realize how much he has lost in the pursuit of winning, and then God deletes the planet. And that's like, I think that plot is better served as like just a self-contained movie. I'm gonna be very honest. If
I
this was
think-
like a single movie, I would like the story a lot better.
You know?
Because like telling me you need to sit down for 10 episodes, get attached to these characters, and like feel feelings about them, and like see their arcs unfold, and be like just be invested in them long term. When you know the terminus of this plot is coming, you have to like balance your shit a little better than Devilman Crybaby did. And I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think that
I want to
balance
talk
works
about that.
very
The
well.
pacing. I need to talk about
Hey,
the pacing.
Jans, speaking of this being a movie, have
Oh?
you seen End of Evangelion?
yeah, that would have really
I
helped if you
still
hadn't seen it.
It would have helped if Devilman Crybaby immediately went into End of Evangelion. If those two just connected.
All right. Okay.
You really,
All right.
really shouldn't have slept on that.
All right. Can I ask just real quick? Who knew about the ending of Devilman before watching it?
I did.
The ending of this show,
Well, I
or
did
the ending
watch
of the show called
in
Devilman?
2018.
No, the ending of the manga, Devilman.
I do
Well,
not
I had
know
seen
how
the
the
show
manga ends.
before. I guess not. I did read the manga this month, so I guess
Okay.
I know like both
'Cause,
of them
like,
pretty well now.
Maybe I'm just like overblowing it, but like to me, the end of like the manga is like the end of like Ashita no Joe. It's like the worst kept secret in anime and manga. Like the end of Devilman is like, yeah, the apocalypse happens and everyone dies, right? And this is the first time. I mean, blown away that this is the first time that it had ever been adapted, like the ending of the manga, because no other anime before this had like done the apocalypse.
Wait, did the 70s anime didn't do it?
No, it didn't. No, they had a different ending that I don't remember what it was. But this was
That's
like the
crazy.
first time. Yeah. But the 70s, at least like the Toei anime was like way more like Monster of the Week
Child-friendly?
cartoony. Yeah, like, he was, like-
It
he
does
was
seem that
like
way
a-
from the OP.
Yeah, he was like a fucking weird superhero in spandex. Like
I mean, I think he's kind of a
That's
weird
tough, too.
superhero as is.
well, yeah, no,
I
it was
think
always
maybe-
supposed to be a superhero story.
Yeah.
But what I mean, I
I-
just mean like the look of him.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I actually wanted to comment on that. Like what I find so fascinating about Devilman in general, and specifically about Crybaby, is that it's like it's very violent and gory, and of course, like Crybaby also adds like, metric shit ton of text of sex everywhere where it can, um, but that coexists.
One dick. Well, I mean, I guess there's Satan, but like, I want a dude, please. Can I stop seeing women? I
Oh, I
like
see what you mean,
men. Can
yeah.
I have guys? Please.
No,
Yeah, I'm
because
sorry
the
about that.
bodies of men
But
aren't inherently sinful.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh
Thanks.
yeah.
You
It
know,
was
it's
crazy
actually
to me watching the
funny.
first episode and seeing how, like, did you notice that in the first episode, the only people who turn into demons at the rave at first are women?
You know, it's really funny. I'm reading
You
this
say at
one
first,
manga.
but
I'm
I think
reading
so,
this
yeah.
one. I'm reading this one manga called "Make the Exorcist Fall in Love." It's good. It's pretty good, and it literally has a moment where one of the villains just says, "Hey, you know what? I read the Bible. God is a sexist piece of shit."
he is. um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just like when I'm looking at Devilman Crybaby, like I bring up the ending, right, to say like the original story was more like it was more of like a criticism of war, right? Like it was more of just being like, hey, war is bad, and if we fucking do war, everyone dies, and I'm gonna depict that in fucking the world, literally everyone literally fucking dying and exploding, right?
I wonder why that was written at the time.
Well, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But Crybaby just like narrows that down. It's more of just being like, hey, war is bad, obviously, but why do we go to war? Because people hate each other. Because people are like angry and they're afraid, right? Fucking, we shouldn't be afraid of each other. We shouldn't fear. We shouldn't hate. What happens when we do that? Everyone fucking dies. Like that's
Question.
it's the still what? What's up?
Okay, this is for everyone, I suppose. What do devils represent in this show?
Yeah, I think
rebellion.
what I think like the general message of the show is not just like you're a good person if you're a good person. I think the specific answer, although it is simple, is that like humanity and virtue is tied to rationality, and evil is inherently tied to like simple base animalistic compulsions. I think
I don't
that is
think that's
what
like
demons represent foremost. I mean, I think that's most obvious in the fact that like they do like represent this kind of like ancient prehistory where they were just like engaged in like a perpetual Darwinian struggle with each other. That was kind of like their whole point. And the show and the manga constantly reemphasize that like this is the main drive they have. They just want to be violent. In Crybaby, they're just like extremely horny. Um,
No,
I think so.
It's
That's
the
why
ego
I'm not
versus the id, right? Like the demons
Yeah,
are
I
all of
think
these
you could
animalistic
frame it that
impulses.
way.
They come from they are. If I'm interpreting this right, they were literally dinosaurs.
Yeah.
literally
I mean, so
They
the
were
lore
literally-
lore idea is that like demons are shapeshifters. So I think the idea is that like uh, they were parasites on dinosaurs just as much as they were parasites on like.
But also,
other
I think
forms
it's
of
less
life.
complicated than that. I think a lot of the things that are portrayed as getting people turned into demons in the show are just done out of tradition's sake. Like, you look at the things that are sins in Christianity, and you say, okay, these are the things that invoke devils, because those are the things that invoke devils.
And then those two
Yeah, it's
devils
like-
had to go and fall in love and just ruin the metaphor for everything.
Yeah, because like okay, so
I
okay,
mean,
listen.
love is a base animalistic impulse,
If
isn't it?
okay, because like Rio, I love that like I started referring to Rio as Lucifer completely independently on my own, like without
By
knowing
the way,
that
I'm
he
Satan.
secretly has stuff being Satan. Like I was just like I'm just gonna call him Lucifer because he's very obvious.
I read that and I was
Very
like,
obvious.
do they know?
Do they know? The answer was no. I did not know. I was just like
That's
clearly,
really funny.
like he has whether through like complete bullheaded I know what's right or some kind of like Machiavellian mastermind nonsense, he has tricked Akira into falling into vice. Like that's like the idea is that like Akira is a better person than Ryo because even as he is tricked into falling into vice, he maintains a kind of virtue which cannot be corrupted. Like that's like the idea of like why he's the main character and why he survives
Honestly,
to the end of the apocalypse until he can no longer survive because there is no one else left. Like,
well,
which
hold
is
on.
like,
Okay, hold on. You say that he tricked Akira into vices. I think it's a little simpler than that. Like when people start turning into demons was when Ryo started killing people. Like they were
Yes.
scared. I
Yes.
think he wasn't tricked into doing anything bad. Like he was just at a club. Like should he have been there? I mean, I don't know, maybe not. But like he wasn't like doing drugs or
Yeah,
like having sex or like doing anything that's like stereotypically
He did
like,
a drug. Let's not forget he was forced to do a
Okay,
drug, and he
he was
ran away scared. Therefore,
yeah,
he should
he was
I mean,
lose his
forced.
mortal
I think
soul.
he was
Mm,
forced,
Tom, I
but,
think
like
you're a bit confused about this. Can I just
what?
like get a word?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I think it's not really about what Akira has to do to get into the situation where Amon can possess him, so much as how Amon possessing him changes this. Because after this, like he does become like extremely horny and also like very violent. I mean, in the manga, it's just like it constantly emphasizes how he does want to fight, even though he still is, of course, a good person. He doesn't want to kill any people until the end of the story. Um, he still
Okay,
has the urge to fight demons
let's
just to satisfy his violent
let's be
urges.
fair to Crybaby because Akira manga Akira and Crybaby Akira are two very different characters.
oh
Like
really?
I think
yeah,
they
I mean
mostly parallel each other. I think I would say that about Crybaby in general. Like the structure
I
of the story is pretty much the same.
I don't know. Like fucking Crybaby like he's kind of dumb. Like he's way stupider. Like in the manga,
In
at least it
Crybaby?
seems like he has a good head on his shoulders. Yeah. Like I
I
think
wish I knew Akira before he got possessed.
I think that would have
I don't
been
think there is
well,
that much to know. I mean, he's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
this
that's
like
right.
wacky
He's
guy.
he's
Sweet boy who
tofu.
cries over kittens.
He's
First of
raw
all-
tofu.
First of all, they literally said like Miki is like, yeah, you haven't changed. Like everybody else is saying that you've changed, but like outward appearances, they don't mean that much when your heart is still the same. You
Raises
know
a
what I mean?
hand.
Well, what?
I'm sorry. It's like because like I kept thinking repeatedly about like the fucking Devilman transformation as a puberty metaphor, right? Am I the only one who thought that?
No, I thought that too.
Okay,
Like
so
I
fine.
had to
Honestly, it does
discard
seem
it because
pretty
it didn't
obvious.
work, but I thought about it too.
Because like I also started thinking about like because I'm gonna make a comparison here. In Dimension 20 Never After, the player who plays like the Little Red Riding Hood character, she does that thing that a lot of people do where she's like Little Red Riding Hood, but what if she's like a werewolf? Like it's like what if like in her journey like somehow like the way that like the way that the
ate
wolf
the
gets her,
wolf.
she ate the wolf, right? Yeah, that's what happened. And
That's
like the
basically-
idea is that like like at one point she says like it's like the idea with that being like puberty based horror is that like she Red Riding Hood, Ilfa, she has not changed as a person fundamentally necessarily, but she's also changed. But she hasn't changed in a way that like that makes her different from who she was before. She's just more than who she was before, or she's different from who she was before, but she's not. And like she doesn't know where that starts and where that ends. She just knows that people treat her different now, and she wants them to treat her like she's sweet and small and innocent again, but they just treat her like she's become a monster, and it's terrifying because she's still like 12, so like it's like that idea like is interesting in that context, and like taking that idea and making it into the whole idea that like I did not have like a particularly fraught experience with puberty, but from what I have heard from other people, sometimes when you get a sudden shot of testosterone in your system, it's actually quite distressing. It's
yeah,
quite
it's bad.
distressing.
Puberty was a bit interesting for us considering the gender dysphoria that followed.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's like the idea is that like like his entire body and his personality changes in the sense that the way he approaches things changes, his attitude changes, but he, like, as like a person, as like the continuity of his being doesn't change. But he's so different, and he has to navigate like having a new body, having like new skills, having new attitudes and thoughts and urges that he doesn't know what to do with, and that make him uncomfortable and that kind of scare him a little bit. Like that whole thing. It's like that is very much such a like strong puberty metaphor, but then it stops being a puberty metaphor. And it's so clearly there. They put it in there deliberately, I'm positive, but it's like you know?
I think it just
like,
fits for a lot of things.
I get what you were saying. But only to a certain extent. Like, if it, like you said, like it feels like it just stops. To me, that's kind of saying that like it wasn't that to begin. And the show might have been going for something else.
You know what also just stops?
Okay.
A lot of things in this show, but say what you want.
I was gonna say puberty.
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, yeah, sure, but as soon as, I don't think puberty stops as soon as you bust a nut. Like, I just don't think that's how that works.
That seems
that's how it works.
Very fucking funny. Like, I'll give it that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I want to read it as a puberty metaphor. Like, that's fine, like, because I can see it, but I don't think it works fully.
Yeah,
so
I
think
it's just a coincidence.
I think
that
what we have here is
interpretation
a
is
story
worsening
about
your
change.
view of the show.
And puberty
Yeah.
is just the most visceral change that most people go through besides birth and death.
True.
So,
yeah.
So I
quick,
think it's
I'll try
easy to
paddle-
relate one to the other, but I don't think there's anything intentional going on here. But I'd hear out the argument. Cool.
What were you gonna say?
No arguments needed.
No arguments needed. Okay, cool, yay. Okay.
Hey, I have a question.
Oh, okay, so... Oh, what's the question?
Why did Akira not care that Rio walked back into his life and started shooting a gun?
That
I was
was
just like,
something
yeah,
that hit me.
That's my friend
I
Rio.
thought that was a delightful... I really thought that
I
was
agree.
delightful.
Like
that
I
is
was here for
the
it at the
most-
time.
I keep thinking back to it because it's literally the biggest, like... It is the perfect way to describe a character that this show ever does, and then it's never really brought up, ever.
He's just
I
kind of
love the,
treated
like-
like a mentor
just-
figure from then on.
The
Yeah,
instant
it's-
trust that Akira puts in him, and meanwhile Miki's like, don't go off with a guy like that!
Don't go off
And, like,
with a guy
he's
who
correct.
wears a white pea coat, who carries a machine gun. Like,
It really does feel like she cared more about the fact of, like, what he was wearing than what he was wielding.
I will say,
yeah.
like, Jams mentioned how that moment was just full of whimsy and character, and I agree. And if the show had continued like that, I feel like I would have liked it a lot. Like, I just watched Takapi's Original Sin.
Oh, yes.
Have people here seen Takapi's Original Sin?
Yes!
I hated
I've
it.
only
Never heard
seen
of
clips.
that. Is it an anime?
Yes.
I hated it, but there's a moment in, I think, the third episode when these kids all get together. And I'm going to spoil Takapi's Original Sin for the chat, so if any of you don't want to hear spoilers for Takapi's Original Sin, you can skip ahead, like, I don't know, 5 minutes in time. But there's a moment in, like, episode 3 when these kids kill another kid. And the entire trajectory of the show goes wild. Because they're, like, they're getting the gang together, they're covering up a murder. And this, like, until then, this show had reminded me of Magical Girl Sight. It was pure torture porn. It was bad. But when this happened, I was like, okay, this is Heather's. This is Happy Sugar Life. I'm here for Heather's.
I'm here for Heather.
I'm here for Heather's.
Oh,
And that's kind of
Heather's.
how I felt with Devilman Crybaby. A little bit. Like, not nearly to the same extent. but this guy pops out of his car with a machine gun and starts shooting at people, like, yeah, Heathers! Like, let's go for this show that has a good attitude, a lot of energy, and something to say. Let's have fun with it, but then they don't have fun with it. It's just...
What do you mean that they